Hey everybody, it's Denise, and just coming to you today. Just today was my day off, so I thought I'd come and just talk a little bit about nothing. One thing I do want to say is I went to the Acme and got these. I've never seen it before. I think they're like limited edition or something, but it's Pop Tarts Gone Nutty, frosted chocolate peanut butter. Isn't that crazy? And then there was another one, chocolate peanut butter. This one is just peanut butter. That I was like, oh my god. So anyway, so I went there today to pick up a few things, and then me and my cousin had some breakfast. We had our time planning some things. I just love being with my cousin. She's the bomb. But as far as my stress problem that I had that we were talking about before, the good thing about it is I'm handling it. I learned how to handle. Excuse my look at that. What do you think about that? That has to be repaired. We're in the middle of getting that repaired. This is my parents' house, and I love it. Some people be like, "Oh my God," but I love this. The house I grew up in, and I just love everything about it. I want to take y'all outside, and here's my little doggies too. Doggies, see, we have to get this done. Dewey's over there. So we have a lot of fixing up to do. But I wanted to take you outside and show you my mom's flowers, how they're blooming. I think they're called like rhododendrons or something. Look how beautiful they are. And we have it on both sides. This one doesn't have as many, but it has some. And then also we'll walk around here to the side where she had some azaleas, but it's been so hot. Look like they're all drying up. Look at them. But they'll bloom again. That's the good thing. They will bloom again. Um, yeah, it's just a small house. It's nothing spectacular, but I feel great that I can stay in my parents' house and um, fix it up. Now, this plant here is kind of weird because it's supposed to eat bugs. And the bug's supposed to go into this sack here, and I don't know what that's supposed to do. I really don't. Supposed to eat them, or they're supposed to suck the life out of the bug or something like that. So that's one of my plants. Then I had the spider plant. Gotta have those. My other plant here. So the house, I'll come back a little bit so you can see it. Isn't huge. Just a little house. We're right here next to the road, and some people say, doesn't that bother you to be that close to the road? And I'm like, no, I grew up that way all my life. We've always been next to the road. They put a restaurant depot next door, and that place is the bomb. It's mainly for restaurants and things like that. But we go there when we want to buy something in bulk, get good prices. But anyway, back to what I was saying. As far as my stress is concerned, I was working 10-hour shifts. So I was working like 4 days a week with one day off. But what I realized is working those long 10-hour shifts were actually getting to me. So when you're stressed and you're working late hours and you come home, you're tired, you don't want to hear this, you don't want to hear that, it's really bad. So I cut back my hours. I'm actually working 7 to 3:30 Monday through Friday starting next week. My coworker is actually going out on surgery. His last day will be Thursday, and he may or may not come back. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but he's supposed to be transferring somewhere else to another hospital. So I'm taking this time to really think about things in my life. Me and my cousin, we planned a cousin's trip. It's almost like a girl's trip. It's more like a cousin's retreat. So we're going to Williamsburg, Virginia in July for a long weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So things like that, help. Me and my husband are planning some weekend trips to go places. And I think that's it. And then also just renovating this house. Like I said, the ceiling that came, we had a whole bunch of rain. It started um, uh, leaking. So we got the roof fixed. So this weekend, my son, my stepson, and my husband are going to fix that. So I'll show you before and after. Also, in the bathroom, it needs to be redone. So I saw this cool trick where they take the little shiny beads that you put in vases and stuff to make it look really nice. They use those. They put grout on the wall, and they put those on the wall, and then um, put some more grout on it, and it looks really nice. So we'll be doing some do-it-yourself projects, things like that. What else? Um, Today I think I'm going to. It's about 88, 86 degrees, and it's hot. So I had a taste for barbecue. So I got a little tabletop barbecue grill, and we're gonna grill some chicken this afternoon for the kids and us. So it's life is okay. Life is okay, and I have to realize that I have to thank God every day for me just being alive. Being a breast cancer survivor, especially at stage 4, you gotta you have no choice but to thank God every day. Life is special, and what makes it more special is the people that you put in it. Negative people, shoo, get out of here. Once you are over 50, I mean, you should start doing this anyway at any age. But once you hit 50, your life means something totally different. You know, you're over the hump. And the good thing about it is people are living longer now and uh, taking care of themselves more. So we try to take care of ourselves. We want to be loved. We want to show love. It's also great to be needed. You know, have your grandkids that say, Mom, I love you every day. That makes you feel so good. So, flowers, colors. Like this wall behind me is white. So I went to the Home Depot and I found some paint, and it was $10. It was on clearance. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to paint this wall. And it's like that's going to be my start. I always say you can't do anything if you don't start. You got to at least start. So I'm starting with this room here because every room basically has to be done over. Um, the dining room is pretty decent. It's like a real pale gold color, so it's pretty decent. So I'm not gonna rush for that one yet. But doing things around the house that you like to do, not things that you have to do. You want to do things that you love doing. I'm into brush lettering now, so I got my markers and I'm practicing when I get a chance outside, soaking up the sun. Life is great. Life is great, and to live this long, because it's long, and still be here to say I am 50. Well, I'll be 54 in December, and that's a blessing. It truly is a blessing. And I love God every day, and I thank Him every day for life. I thank Him for my husband, my children, everybody. I thank Him for you. So I just want you to know that life is great. Stress is down. Stress is down. Um, Everything is going to be great. And we'll be coming back, like I said, with some more DIYs, some interesting information. When I get it, I'm going to share it with you. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Okay? And before you end this video, if you're not a subscriber, just hit subscribe so then you can at least check me out every now and again. Okay? And thank you very much for tuning in.